Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Diana. If you're new here, I'm on my way to go see the Butterfly Museum. But first we're gonna go see the garden and then we're gonna go see some other stuff, but then we're gonna end up seeing the butterflies. Okay, the flight happened and I was here and I saw these wild animals. What would happen if they were alive today? I don't know. But anyway, here I am, so excited. And I'm here with this beautiful animals that I'm obsessed with. No, they're not real, but if they were real, I would run. Anyways, that's it. Let's see if we could find a butterfly. Wow, so pretty. Look at that one. Oh, wow. And then my edit out. This lovely thing. I've got my jam and I've got my bread. I've got toasted and not toasted, as I would think that it would be quite great. I've got a flask. It's not a flask, but it is a flask. I hope that I'm quite visible, and if I'm not visible, what is one to do, right? So like I mentioned, I've got it. I've got black tea. Now, it's not black tea, it's milk tea, as some might call it white tea, but milk tea is similar, it's quite the same. I'm not going to pour it just yet because I don't want it to get cold and that would just ruin the whole meal, correct? But I shall put it there. I've got a jam, a different type of jam. This was a sample that was given to me, and so I thought to myself, one must try this, but I wasn't sure if this is the one that I tried. At the expo, I did try one that was marvelous. Indeed, it was quite marvelous. And I think this is it, but it does say sour cherry spread. I don't know if you could see. And I don't know, I'm not sure if it's going to be sour or sweet. I do like my jam sweet, so let us find out. Ooh, I made quite a huge opening. Perhaps I did not open it quite as well as I would have wanted to, but who am I to actually argue with that? We're going to give it a sample taste because I'm going to put it on my bread. It is phenomenal. Oh, good grief. It's got a tart. It is from a company called Divina. Divina. My goodness. My original one is just a grape jam. I adore a grape jam, but I'm not going to since I have discovered this other phenomenal flavor. Now, of course, my accent is going to continue on for the morning. Now, we start off with our butter. Any butter of your choice. I choose this margarine style. It's quite softer, and it's huge. I perhaps should have put it on a smaller plate, but I did not. So that's where we're going. So slide off. I like to use the same butter. I'm the only person in this whole household that can eat this butter. I will put it on my bread as such. I will put it on the whole bread because I like my jam, my butter, pardon me, I like my butter with, I hope I'm quite, I always whisper. It's quite hilarious. The other day I was sitting with a group of people and I was talking and it turned out that I was whispering and they told me that my voice was quite low, but I did not quite understand because I'm not a loud speaking person, but indeed I was. And now I realize why a lot of times my audio is not loud enough. It's because I'm whispering. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I do. It's more of a softer type of voice, but I did not quite realize that I was speaking with a softer tone. I love it. Nonetheless, we shall move forward to the toasted bread. Now you might think it's quite toasted, but I love my food. My bread's really, really crunchy. The crunchier the better. If you must know, if you do not do it right, how are you going to know? So I eat my jam with toasted bread because, of course, it's the best way to do it. And if you ask anybody else who will tell you otherwise, well, that's their prerogative, shall we say? I bet my neighbors are wondering, who is she talking to? It's quite hilarious, astonishing, I must add. Now, I forgot to mention something, and I would like to make it quite apparent because it is quite obvious. I've got a band-aid on my forehead. Yes, I've got a band-aid. I did not talk about it because I quite frankly forgot, but nonetheless it's there and I know you can see it. But I popped a pimple and we had to cover it and we cannot let that be visible. So I've got plans for tonight and I will talk about them after I put my jam on and test this, as I'm delighted. I will put this jam on one part of the butter. Now again, I use the same knife because this is all mine and it does not bother me. If it did bother me, I would probably change it, but I'm not going to change such a tedious thing. You put it on there, right? It just makes everything rather delightful. Now, this is my first time trying it on this butter, trying this whole setup like this. Again, I always use jam, regular grape jam, but this is interesting and I cannot wait to see it. So I will only put it on one side in case it is not lovely. Am I speaking quite much? I hope not, but regardless, I'm here and I'm just trying to work on my Shakespeare accent, which I know is not going quite well. In fact, once upon a time, while I was practicing my English accent, my British accent, my friends would quite relay words such as, "Oh, but you sound like it's an African accent," and so to me, I do not quite understand which one I'm using. So perhaps you, as you can hear, would tell me which words. I know that with the Shakespeare words, they use such intricate vocabulary, ones in which I am not using. So Forgive me as I fail miserably, but try joyously. Off we go with our tea. Put it here. I think I'm quite fond of the flask in here. Generally, I pour my tea inside of my cup. I sit down and then it sometimes gets cold, but I do not adore cold tea. I need mine to be able to burn inside of my esophagus and heats me up on the inside. And so a hot beverage is quite the delight. Okay, here we go. This is where the whole day is really taking place. It's a matter of me trying to find how I'm going to enjoy this new jam of mine. It's magnificent. There's quite a tartness inside of the jam, which is why I believe they call it sour jam, sour cherry. And it is producing this flavorful, magnificent flavor that will blow your minds off. And with the butter mixed together, it's so lovely. Now, this is how I normally have not eaten like this in a while. And it was just, oh, jam and butter. You can never go wrong with this. And mix it with tea. A lovely day to have a tea. It's not afternoon tea, but it is a beautiful day to have a beautiful cup of tea with a lovely, delicious, delightful jam toasts. Okay, I'm going to close off this segment because I don't quite know how well I'm doing with my accent, and I would love to actually be profound and expand my Shakespeare accent because I think it's rather lovely. However, it's difficult and I must study it, but I've never studied it until the moment that I was making my tea, that I decided that it was time to actually go on this journey. So I'm going to end it here, and of course probably the next segment that I do will not have this accent because it's quite hard. It's quite hard. Anyways, aside from that, I'm going to indulge in this because I cannot sit any longer and wait any longer. I do have later on, I must go to the library to return a book. I must also go to the store and buy some water, and I do have an event I would like to go to, and I'm contemplating on whether or not I'm going to go to it. So that's my day for today, but aside from that, I shall see you in the next few moments, perhaps. Yeah, afternoon. Good day. Hello. Okay, I don't know if you could see me. Yeah, I'm trying to be by the light so that you can see. However, maybe if I go this way, is that slightly, a little bit, I don't know, but I'm going to the store. I look a little bit ashy but it's a lot going on. I'm not fully done, and yeah, we're gonna stay like this for a moment. I have got my books ready. It's just one book I'm returning to the library, and then I am going to go and buy some water as well as some sugar. I need sugar, and I think there was one more thing, but I did not write it down, so I'm not gonna remember what that is. But yeah, let's go. I actually checked outside. I check my weather sometimes by looking at the weather app, but also by just standing outside to see whether it's cold or warm or not. The sun is blazing, however, there's some wind. So there is some wind, so I got on a little jacket, you know, because I'm not sure how hot and cold it's going to be. I feel like it's cold, but the moment that I step in the sun and it's warm, we're bringing this jacket back because I'm trying to live out my summer vibes right now. I am literally in the summer mood. The sun was blazing this morning and I said, it's my time, it's my time. So yeah, but yes, okay, so let's go and then be done because it's 1 o'clock and we're already behind. Well, here I am doing it again. I can't seem to get all these accents. Regardless, it's not coming together, but I feel so inspired to continue on this journey of my only for the day, at least for as long as I possibly can, but I think that we're mastering it. You will not believe that today of all days I find something in the mail that I think I'm rather quite excited about, which is this, because it's the opera. I love the opera. I've gone once, of course, but I used to watch Phantom of the Opera constantly, and I have not seen it, of course, not in the... Okay, I think I should stop, but I am just so inspired to actually just keep going at it and speaking as such. But in fact, indeed, one day I think I shall just do it quite on a full day. Today, what I'm doing, actually, I'm about to eat my lunch as it's 2 o'clock. I already came back. I guess an hour or so ago. It's almost 3 o'clock. Yeah, so I'm making myself a little, what do they call it? Avocado toast. I'm making myself an egg avocado toast. I already cooked the egg and I'm just gonna make my avocado, which I have here. Now this right here is my first snack section. I've never had a snack section. I don't snack, but these were free snacks that I was given, and I thought, I don't know where to put them. So I got a little tray, and let me show you. Got a little tray and I just kind of put them together, and I feel so... The only problem is that I don't really want to eat them. I don't want to eat any of the snacks here because I'm not... This one was my favorite. I had this already. This is nacho, dairy-free nacho chips, and I love them. So I ate the whole bag. I kept it here because, of course, when in doubt, go buy another one. But in case I forgot what I wanted, I have it there for memories. But the rest of them are not giving as much as I want. But I do love my apples. I usually munch on apples, but yeah, now I have too many snacks and I don't know what to do with them. But anyways, that's not what we're here. We're gonna go ahead and make our little lunch. And yeah, I'm still determining about, because I wanted to get ready for going out tonight. The problem is that when I was outside, it was kind of chilly, and so I don't really want to go outside. I don't really want to go back out there, so I am contemplating a lot as far as whether I want to go out or not. We'll see after I eat. If I still feel quite extravagant, if I feel like having an extravagant evening, I shall go. If not, I shall not. But okay, let's go ahead and make this avocado before my eggs become over hard. Right now I cooked them at over medium easy, but I think they're turning into over hard, which is not bad, but it's not what I'm craving. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've got my toast that I already toasted. I did it earlier so that, you know, move a little longer, faster. I have my little avocado, cut it open. Ooh, voila, magic. Oh yes, so easy open, twist, and voila. I used to struggle like, get out, and it would never get out. Then I saw on TV that all you have to do is twist, and voila. You're welcome. Okay, so we have this, cut it open. I wanna dump it in here. I want this part to be a little mushed. Mush just a little bit. Oops. Just a little bit. Okay. Grab it. Put it on the toast. Struggle is real. It's okay. Now, I love avocado toast, so of course we're gonna go ahead and do the other one. But this time, we're not gonna smush this one. We want as much food as possible. Is it showing? You see that? Next up, we're gonna do our seasoning. Can you guess what seasoning I'm gonna put on there? Well, I give you 5 seconds, and if you guess it right, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, salt and pepper. All right, this is awesome. Loving it for myself. A little bit more just in case. Voila. Yes, I switched the plate because this one looked more aesthetically pleasing. And then here we go, the egg. Wow. Magic. Do you see that? It's calling your name, right? Like, wow. Okay, dokie, let's go ahead and try this out. And indeed, if in case you did not quite understand that I was going to, of course, bring out my accent. Help me. But let's see here. You see that? That is what you call heavenly. Chef's kiss. Yeah, it's super delicious. It's one of my favorites. So that's all. So good. Try it. Hello everyone, and yeah, so today is actually, oh my gosh you guys, today's a really nice, beautiful, hot day. I am going to go outside and I am going to go, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go outside and try to bask in the sun because it's literally 87 degrees today and I'm ecstatic about that. I've been looking forward to this day and finally we get it. We're gonna get it for 2 days this week, and then I think next week we'll have 80-degree weather as well, but for now this is the highest we've had since I think the whole year. So yeah, that's really exciting. I'm gonna go outside and enjoy that, and then yeah, call it a day. I'm probably not gonna take my camera because I just wanna, I just ate I didn't record, but I ate a cheese sandwich and it's not what I wanted to eat. I didn't have an appetite. I didn't have an appetite to eat, but I want to eat something because I'm hungry. So I ate that, but it didn't satisfy me. But I think it's because I'm really sleepy. I woke up before my alarm today morning, so that kind of threw me off. So I woke up extra earlier than normal. And yeah, that's why I'm a little bit sleepy, but that's keeping me from enjoying food. So I don't know what I need to eat. I don't want to have a food coma, so I don't want to eat again, but I'm definitely craving something more hearty, like I don't know what's hearty. I'm thinking starch. I just had starch. I'm thinking more of like, ooh, a curry maybe, something like that. But again, I'm full, so I'm not gonna eat anymore. I just want to go and walk. Maybe if I walk around I'll definitely be awake, and then after that, yeah, I'll just hopefully go straight to bed. But if not, I'm so excited. But yeah, so that's basically it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go outside, and then when I'm done I will go to bed. But anyways, I want to close out the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.